Scripture my hopes. I wanna know Mecca to Medina by foot, but I'm too busy with life. I wanna know Abraham like a father and I'll be the sacrifice. I wanna know Jerusalem like the true followers of Christ. But Moses did not know the promised land, yet he was still granted paradise. I wanna know what it's like to travel to heaven and back in one night. I wanna know what it's like to stand in the shadow of Adam's height. I wanna know love, I wanna know light. I wanna know what it's like to hear the angels recite. I wanna know the book as if it was written in my heart. I wanna know what Noah felt when he was building up his ark. I wanna know moons that split and seas that part. I wanna know the waterways upon which Jesus walked. I wanna know sacred before man set out to change it. I wanna know the scriptures in their original language. I wanna know the Torah in Hebrew and the Gospels in Aramaic. I wanna hear the Psalms read in the voice of David. I wanna know the prayer of Jonah in the belly of the well. I wanna know the prayer of Joseph in the bottom of the well. I wanna know the prayer of John when they locked him in a cell. I wanna know what would have happened if Adam never fell. I wanna know heaven like home. I wanna know heaven like home. I wanna know Solomon's throne. I wanna know Goliath overthrown and I'll be the stone. And I don't want a crown, I want a dome and pillars made of chrome. I want faith to consume me, I want to feel it in my bones. I want the truth to be known, I want the proof to be shown, until we wash away the blood of Athens and the fingerprints of Rome. I want a moment of my own, me and the messenger alone. How unbelievable it would be just to recite him a poem. But see, my life is a pen, and so I've been writing all my wrongs. Reunited with the righteous, it's like I'm right where I belong. I wanna know the basket that carried Moses up the Nile, and the key that lifted the shackles from the ankles of Bilal. I wanna know what it's like to be chosen above the crowd, and to overcome the trials like Joseph as a child. I wanna know Jacob, Yaqub, the father of a nation still not forgotten for 1,000 generations. I wanna know Islam without the innovations. I want my people to worship the Creator and not the creation. I wanna know Ali, young and courageous, Hamza and Umar, some of the bravest, Uthman and Abu Bakr in the battle of Badr, Osama ibn Zayd, a warrior beyond age. And how many more that historians have torn from the page? Over 120,000 prophets, and we only know a few of their names. I want to know wisdom, like Luqman advising his son. I want to know purity through the eyes of the young. I want to know victory before my time here is done. I want to see this ummah united as one. I want to know the straight path like the back of my hand. Embody the Quran like Muhammad, the map of a man. I want to nomad my way across the desert like a peasant who's memorized every ancient path known to the Fertile Crescent. I want to backpack Islam from Giza to Gaza on my don't look back until I reach the Kaaba. And many learn the deen from scholars, but what if you had the opportunity to sit at the feet of the Sahaba, or better yet the Prophet alayhi salatu wassalam, standing upon his minbar just before we break bread with the companions at iftar? I want to know my Creator, that he is pleased with his slave, and I want him to know that I am grateful for all that he gave. I want to remember this world through the eyes of faith. Just a stranger without a name, but many recognize the face, standing upon a place outside of time and space. I'm just a traveler in this world, trying to find my place. Scripture my hopes.